This happened years ago, but it still sticks with me, like a shadow I can't shake off. I never know if things happen for a reason or if some unseen force influences it, but this story felt like a sequence of events that were somehow inevitable. I had a friend, let's call her Jenny. She was this bright, happy-go-lucky person who loved adventure. She worked at the casino with me, starting as a security guard and quickly moving up to a gaming officer. Things seemed to be going great for her until they weren't. At first, it was little things. She'd come to work late, looked tired and jumpy. One time, she just froze while we were talking. Her eyes locked on something behind me. When I turned, there was nothing there. I should have asked her more about it, but I didn't. Then one night, she finally opened up. We met at a Denny's, and she told me she'd been experiencing what she called weird shit. Cold chills, strange noises, things moving on their own at work. It was bad enough that she started to dread even using the restroom alone. She told me about a time when, while in a stall, someone knocked on the door. She answered, but the knocking got louder. Then the door handle began to turn on its own. When she threw the door open, no one was there. Worse, she saw a dark figure, humanoid, peeking from behind the farthest stall. She said it followed her home. One night she woke up paralyzed, unable to move or scream, only able to move her eyes. That's when she saw it, a dark, humanoid mass with glowing eyes, standing at the foot of her bed. She managed to break free, but after that night she never slept peacefully again. The last week of her life, Jenny stayed with me. Things were calm at my place, no weirdness at all. She even seemed better, more like her old self. On the day she died, everything felt off. We went to work together, had lunch, and she told me she was finally ready to go back home, like she was free. We said goodbye that night, and she promised to text me when she got home, but she never did. That night, after she left, I went to the restroom at work. As I washed my hands, I saw it, peeking from the farthest stall, the same black, humanoid figure Jenny had described. My stomach dropped. A deep, awful feeling took over me. I called her. No answer. That dread stayed with me all night. The next morning, my sister broke the news. Jenny had crashed her bike. The EMT, who happened to be her high school friend, said it looked strange, like she wasn't even speeding, but somehow she was thrown 40 feet from the crash site. And here's the part that chills me to my core. The time of her death? It was around 11:20 p.m. The exact same time I saw that thing in the restroom. I wonder now, was it Jenny? Or was it the thing that haunted her? Haunting me.